Well, we all have joint custody of what happened here. We all, we know what happened here. And the people that were here saw what happened here. The only thing that I learned and took away from this is that I should bring 3 pairs of clown shoes for the judges. I mean, I didn't come here to win the decision. I didn't come here to lose the decision. I came here to submit him. And I had him in the one position that he feared the most. And the time came when he was in that position, and I spent the whole match working up to that position. I got him in the position. He recognized it. He knew he was in deep water, and he leveraged the restart, which I can't change what happened. All I know is that, like I said, we all have joint custody of what happened, what we've seen here happen today. Those who are here know what happened. For those that you are watching online, who can see online, will be able to see like a fraction of what happened, but the truth is there. I think his character was revealed in this process. I'm disgusted. I came here to showcase jiu-jitsu for my family, for my friends, and for everybody that's been here in the Tampa area and watched me grow up and watched me come through this sport for the last 10 years. And I came back here to showcase something really special to me, something that I lived my whole life doing. Beating guys isn't just what I do. It's what I enjoy doing. And I get paid to do what I like, leaving Vagner like what he showed, but it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
Did you expect maybe sort of like those tactics or that style of things from Vagner in the match? Going into it, did you expect him to do some things like that?
I knew inevitably the character of Vagner would be revealed in any point in this process. It's only a matter of time. It's like a time bomb. Sooner or later, it's going to go off. I think what really disappoints me is I brought a lot of people here to showcase jiu-jitsu to, and I wanted them to be able to see that. I didn't want them to see a brawl or that. I played a very tactical match. I led the match right to the position I wanted. And, unfortunately, he took advantage of that. He took advantage of the restart. And the referees, like I said, next time I'll bring 3 pairs of clown shoes for these guys. The guy that hits somebody in the face and when he turns his back after wanting a reset, kicks him off the match, you should take your black belt off and turn it in. He should have somebody to answer to that. Himself. He's going to lay his head on the mat on his bed tonight, and he's going to either reflect upon what he did and realize that what he did was absolutely wrong, or he's going to continue to operate in the manner he does. Either way, that's Vagner Rocha for you guys. Character reveals itself eventually.
Can you walk me through there what happened at the end of the match? I mean,
with what position?
When you turned your back and when he kicked you off, did you fall on the table? Did you get hurt at all? I mean,
the first time I ever was slapped in a match happened when it was with Jake Shields, and Jake's not really a jiu-jitsu guy. He's not really a grappling guy. He's an MMA guy, so you kind of expect that from someone like him. Vagner's an MMA guy as well, but he's also a jiu-jitsu black belt, like a legit jiu-jitsu black belt. What we revealed tonight is that he's an excellent jiu-jitsu fighter, but he's not world class. Somebody turns their back, you don't kick him off the stage. I don't care what it is. This is jiu-jitsu. This isn't MMA. This isn't WWE. I wanted to stop that nip it right in the bud. I didn't come here to exchange slaps. I didn't come here to have a brawl. I came here to showcase jiu-jitsu for my family and friends, and to grow the jiu-jitsu scene here in Tampa, because this is where I came from. This is what it means a lot for me. I gave up competing in Pan Am's no-gi this weekend to do this here. I would have loved to walk away with a Pan Am gold medal at the no-gi Pans, because that's important to me. But showcasing jiu-jitsu on one of the biggest stages right now is equally important, and it's a shame that Vagner operated the way he did.
There was a lot of talk leading up through this fight and everything like that, but it seems like you really took this seriously, and you really took this event here in Florida personal. Is there anything you can take away positive from the event here?
I think one thing that was really positive for me is that feeling the support and friends of my friends and family over all the years. I started jiu-jitsu. I was a 17-year-old kid that walked into a jiu-jitsu school not knowing what jiu-jitsu was. I didn't know who Carlos Gracie was. I did an MMA fight, and I was led to a jiu-jitsu academy that, you know, little did I know, 10 years later, I would be here. So it's tough to be in this position, and in a position that I wanted to showcase what I've worked my whole life doing. People look at me and they say, oh, you know, I'd give anything to have your life. I'd do anything, you know, you're so lucky. I'm not lucky. I fucking worked my ass off to be here. I worked a lot. I worked a whole lot. There's times I didn't have the answers. There's times I didn't have a dime in my pocket. But I kept pushing through. I kept working hard. And it was something that I really cared about. I had a lot of people that were here in the stands today that brought me to the position that I was. And I'm more disappointed that they came here to see that. So.
The atmosphere in here was incredible. You had a lot of fans here. He also had some fans here. I mean, just in a crazy atmosphere. I've never really seen anything like it at a Fight to Win Pro. What did you think of the atmosphere all throughout the match?
These are my people. These are the people that supported me through the thick and thin of everything that I've been doing for the last 10 years of my life. I could only have dreamed up of the opportunity to be able to showcase what I've been doing for the last 10 years. I mean, my high school wrestling coach was here. You know, my high school wrestling coaches were here. People that knew me since I was 4 years old. You know, I give it up to Fight to Win for putting this opportunity together. I'm disappointed in Vagner for but yeah, I have to expect that. You know, I didn't come here to do it. I came here to showcase the art, showcase what we do. The build-up, the sport needs it. You know, you want to talk about, oh, get the shit talking out of jiu-jitsu. Shit talking's been going on in jiu-jitsu since the beginning. The only difference between now and then is that there's an internet forum for everybody to be in one place to be able to see it. You know, look at Valid versus what's his name? Hoyler Gracie. Valid versus everybody. Everyone back then, they were all talking shit. They're all getting in each other's face. The only difference at the end of the match, they're not shaking and hugging it out after. There's legit beef there. And like I said, back then there's no internet forum for everyone to be all in one place and see everything in a condensed forum. So, you know, just to tell me that, oh, you hyped the match to get to this point, you angered him. I didn't lead him to do whatever he did. You know, I believe that the truth's there. People know. I hope one day, you know, I get the opportunity to be able to be back in my friends and family and compete here in Tampa. But next time, I hope to have a more respectable opponent.
Would you like to fight Vagner again, or is that done, you think?
If I were to fight Vagner again, I think that you know, there'd have to be a serious change in his behavior. I mean, you all saw it. It's disgusting. You know, when it happened with Jake Shields, did you see me slap him back? You know, that's just the way I was raised. But I want to compete against world-class athletes, and you know, when the opportunity presented itself for him to be world-class, we all knew what he stood. We all saw where he stands.
Again, I thought the match was incredible. I thought you represented yourself with nothing but class. Do you have any final words you want to say here?
My next journey is I'm headed to New York on Tuesday. I'm going to be out there training for 2 weeks. I have seminars planned. I'll be seminaring in Long Island with my guys at Gracie Barra, Long Island. Then I'm going to Europe. I have Polaris 4. One of the coolest opportunities is competing for Polaris. I have Minowa Man, guys, you know, one of the best guys out there from Japan. So it's going to be an honor to compete there again. I have seminars planned, and then Nogi Worlds. I'll be back to defend my title after a year's suspension. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you everyone who came out and watched. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, AJ.